I can't believe I forgot to do a review for this. I think I was more concerned that I would be doing it too soon, considering the book hasn't been released yet. But now I'm worried that if I don't do it now, I'll forget. And I'm going back to read some of Christian's novelizations that are coming out this year. So it's apt timing. Now, the first one he sent me was The First Power, which is this movie here. It's a 1990 horror movie starring Lou Diamond Phillips. And Christian has novelized it. I've never seen the movie. I've no intention of seeing the movie. But as usual with Christian's books, particularly his novelizations, they make me want to watch the movie, even though I know the book is better. I just know that. I don't need to watch the movie to know that the book is better. It's a whole thing. I'm not going to go into too many details with this, as if you've seen the movie, you'll know. If you haven't, I don't want to spoil it. There is a serial unaliver going around and taking out random people in very ritualistic, satanic, violent, bloody ways. And there is a cop who is flying through the ranks in the police, and he's got to the point of detective, and he is on the case trying to find this individual. Now he gets a phone call telling him exactly where the next killing is going to take place. He doesn't know who the woman is who's got in touch with him. He doesn't know where she's calling from. He knows nothing about her other than this is the details, you need to go and get him. But no time frame. So they stake out undercover. One of them's dressed up as a prostitute in the alley. Some are hidden in a car around the corner. Some are watching the park. And they do get him. I won't go into the details because it's quite gruesome. But they get him. And this guy is sentenced to death. Now, that is not allowed in the state that they're in. And the mystery woman specifically asked on the phone call for the detective to make sure that he didn't die, the serial killer. Make sure when you catch him, it's life and he doesn't die. However, the trial is moved out of state to somewhere where the death penalty is legal, and that's what he gets, this Patrick guy. He gets the death penalty and he goes in the gas chamber. But what happens is, although he is executed as planned, the killings continue and they are targeting the detective's team. And the mystery woman comes back to him and says, "You promised me you wouldn't kill him. I warned you not to kill him. You've essentially set him free." And that's how it goes. Basically, it continues down that path. The ending made me shiver. I'm getting goosebumps now, actually thinking about it. I read the whole thing in one sitting, as I often do with Christian's books. It was incredibly well written, very vivid, very descriptive, as Christian's books always are. The micro storytelling is ever present and it's done really well. I really enjoyed it. And it's certainly one of the best novelizations that I've ever read. Again, which is typical with one of Christian's books. And I gave it 4.5 stars because it wasn't Titan Find level for me. And it wasn't Session 9 level for me. It was just under the surface. So yeah, I gave it 4.5 stars. I have 3 more, I think, to read that Christian has sent me. Which I'm very excited to get to. They're my next reads, actually. I'm going to read all 3 of them. So yeah, I'll get back to you. But dude is knocking it out of the park. He's got like 456,000 novelizations coming in this year alone. And I get to read them and I'm like, he thinks it's a burden. Christian, I love reading your stuff. It's never a burden. Keep sending it. Anywho, if you haven't checked out any of Christian's books, this way, then what are you doing with your life? Go and get them. fucking rock.